Approach the customer and place a napkin in front of them. Then ask the customer what they would like. Unless there is a drink minimum, don't push if the customer refuses to order, but you may suggest a soda or a bottle of water. If they order, leave the napkin to let other bartenders know that the order is being prepared. However, if you are unable to make a sale, then remove the napkin so the other bartenders will ask also. As you make the drink, remember that you must always use an ice scoop to fill the glass with ice. Using your hands would be unsanitary, and using the glass may cause it to break in the ice. If a glass does break in the ice, you need to remove all ice and thoroughly clean out the bin. You must be sure that there are no slivers of glass left behind that may end up in a drink. Fill the glass with ice to the rim, unless requested otherwise by the customer. However, less ice doesn't mean a stronger drink. Use the same amount of liquor, which is usually 1 shot, and either fill the rest of the glass with mixer or leave it only partially full. You may need to explain that the customer is paying for the liquor, and if they want more, then they must pay for a double. Over-pouring, which means pouring more than 1 shot, is a bad practice. When making cocktails that have only one type of liquor, you should pour the liquor with one hand and pour the mixer with your other hand. This increases your speed and makes a nicely mixed cocktail. Multitasking requires use of both hands, which leads you to become ambidextrous. If you empty the bottle of liquor, remove the pour spout and turn the bottle upside down, pouring the last few drips into the drink, which eliminates waste and shows that you are a professional. Then rinse the pour spout and pop it into the new bottle. After the drink is poured, add the garnish with one hand and a straw with the other at the same time. If the customer is near, you may tell them the price so they can have their money ready for you to collect. When you serve the drink, remember to pick it up far below the lip where the customer puts their mouth and place it on the napkin. Repeat the price if the customer doesn't have their money ready. This can be very aggravating, especially when women take the time to remove everything from their purses to find their cash. Men often also have to check every pocket before they come up with the money to pay for their drinks. When the customer gives you their payment, repeat the price and say, out of whatever denomination of currency they have given you. This will help to make sure that you give the correct change and reminds the customer how much they have given you. At your cash register or computer, ring the price of the drink, then place the money to pay for it on top of the cash register. Count out the change, then put the customer's money in the cash drawer. This is in case you forget what the customer gave you to pay for the drinks and to assure that you give the correct change. Count the change to the customer, giving enough ones for a nice tip, and remember to say thank you. You can wait for a tip or walk away and come back in a moment to collect and thank your customer once again. Unless your employer pays you otherwise, you are entitled to a tip, so always assume that you will receive one. It's terribly unfair to be cheated out of your gratuity, but make sure you have earned it.